What are panic attacks and how do they happen? Panic attacks are brief bursts of intense anxiety that can manifest as a variety of frightening symptoms. These are some of them. Feeling out of control and cut off from the rest of the world. Feeling lightheaded, dizzy, or faint. Shortness of breath and chest pains, a tightness in the chest and the sensation of struggling to breathe. A pounding or racing heart. Hyperventilating. You feel as if you're choking. The severity of these symptoms can lead first-time sufferers to believe they're having a heart attack or a nervous breakdown. Panic attacks can become more frequent over time, and the fear of having one becomes embedded, creating a vicious circle. Night panic attacks, also known as nocturnal panic attacks or night terrors, occur while you are sleeping and awaken you, with many of the same symptoms as day panic attacks. While these nocturnal attacks usually only last a few minutes, it can take a long time to calm down enough to return to sleep after one. Insomnia may result as a result of this, combined with anxiety about having another panic attack. What causes panic attacks at night? Despite the fact that nocturnal panic attacks can be frightening, they are a common mental health condition. So, what's the deal with them? So far, there hasn't been a single, conclusive reason why people have panic attacks at night. However, because the brain does not switch off during sleep, any unresolved worries or anxieties may manifest in our unconscious minds, resulting in a nocturnal panic attack. Also, if you have panic attacks during the day, you're more likely to have panic attacks at night. How do you deal with a panic attack in the middle of the night? Waking up and realizing you're having a panic attack can be a frightening and overwhelming experience, and the fact that you're probably still groggy and trying to come around from sleep can make you feel even more out of control, panicky. If you're having a panic attack at night, try the following. 1. Don't put up a fight. It's important not to fight a panic attack if you wake up with one, as this will only make things worse. Accept the panic attack for what it is and allow yourself to be overwhelmed by the emotions. It's important to remember that it's only a phase that will pass. All you have to do now is let it happen. 2. Attempt to unwind. Attempt to re-establish a relaxed state in your body. To regulate your breathing, take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Relax your muscles and try to concentrate on positive thoughts and images in your mind. 3. Get out of bed and do something productive. After a panic attack, it's unlikely that you'll be able to fall asleep right away because you'll be thinking about what caused the panic attack and worried that it'll happen again if you go back to sleep. That's why it's critical to do something to divert your attention away from your anxiety. Getting out of bed and physically removing yourself from the situation is the best thing you can do. 4. When you're ready, go back to bed. Return to bed only when you're starting to feel tired and ready to sleep. Keep yourself calm in bed by inhaling deeply through your nose and exhaling deeply through your mouth, so that your entire abdomen, not just your chest, rises and falls. Suggestions for avoiding panic attacks at night. A panic attack in the middle of the night can make you fearful of having another, creating a vicious cycle that leads to insomnia. There are a few things you can do to try to prevent this from becoming a regular occurrence and ensure that you get a good night's sleep. 1. Allow enough time for you to get the rest you require. Adults require 8 to 9 hours of sleep per night on average to feel rested and refreshed. As a result, it's critical to go to bed at least 8 hours before you need to get up in order to give yourself enough time to get a good night's sleep. If you go to bed too late and don't leave enough time for sleep, you may find yourself constantly checking the clock and worrying that you won't feel rested the next day. These negative thought patterns can exacerbate anxiety and lead to a panic attack. 2. Make sure you're ready for the next day. Many people have trouble sleeping because they are worried about the next day. You can try to alleviate your anxiety by ensuring that you have everything you need. You could, for example, make a to-do list or lay out your clothes. 3. Create a sleep schedule that you can stick to. Every day, try to go to bed and wake up at the same time. Even on weekends, try to get up at a time that isn't too different from your weekday routine. You could also try implementing a consistent wind-down routine in the evenings to ensure that you are relaxed before going to bed. Before going to sleep, you could, for example, take a warm bath or read a book. This consistency can help you sleep better and deeper, lowering your chances of being startled awake by a panic attack. 4. Before going to bed, keep caffeine, sugar, and alcohol to a minimum. These substances can make you feel jittery and anxious at night, making it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. You could also try limiting the number of liquids you drink before bed so that you don't keep waking up needing to go to the bathroom and finding it difficult to fall back asleep. 5. Late at night, stay away from electronic devices. Within 30 to 60 minutes of your target bedtime, you should avoid using electronic devices such as computers, phones, and tablets. These devices emit light that can be overly stimulating, causing you to stay awake. If you want to read before going to bed, make sure you're reading from a real book or magazine rather than a screen. These steps can improve the quality of your sleep and reduce the likelihood of you waking up panicked. Even though these steps can help, if your panic attacks are becoming more frequent and interfering with your ability to function, it's critical that you seek professional help. You could discuss your concerns with your doctor or contact Priory for assistance.